Hey, Shalom, Memphis. Priest of Captain Soccer War coming to y'all again, man, with another video. This time I wanted to come and speak to y'all about the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Last video I talked about a lot of the questions that brothers and sisters ask me when I tell them that I'm an Israelite. The second most commonly asked question that I get once I explain to them that I'm an Israelite is, are you associated or do you be with them cats that be in the purple and gold? And the answer that I always give to that question is an emphatic hell no. Down here in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, those brothers that be in that purple and gold have given a horrible name, you know what I'm saying, and left a bad taste in the people's mouths when it comes to anything associated with being an Israelite. When I first came down here to Memphis, I found that there were other Israelites that, were down here and moving throughout the city, trying to talk to people about what it means to be an Israelite. And I've encountered some of those brothers since I've been here in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why being an Israelite or the people that have claimed themselves to be Israelites have left such a horrible taste in the mouths of the people that's here in this city. You know what I'm saying? So when I let brothers and sisters know that I'm an Israelite, I tell them that I'm not associated with those purple cats. I ain't got nothing to do with them. I explain to them that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana. When they say, well, what is the ISUPK? Or when I get to explaining to them the ISUPK, a lot of people don't understand the differences and don't understand, well, why is there a purple and gold group, and then why is there you guys, and then who are these other people that I've known that are Israelites that only follow the Old Testament. So I wanted to make this video to explain to you all what the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is and why we are not associated or identify ourselves with anybody else who claims that they're Israelites. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge was founded in 1969 out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. You understand? And the school was started so that brothers would be able to spread the truth to our people concerning our identity and our culture and our heritage in the Bible, being the children of Israel. And what was founded and established in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge was a biblical, structured, organized method of raising men up into the order of being a priest and being a teacher and being a counselor and being a protector and a guider for our people. You understand? What was established at 1 West 125th Street was a surefire way for brothers to be trained properly on what it is to do this job and how it is that this job is supposed to be performed, so that we could be of service to our people, which is what the Most High intended for priests to be according to the Bible. You understand? And so in 2023, anybody that's not affiliated with the Israelite School of UPK, they haven't received that training and that tutelage and gone through the process that is required and necessary for a man by God to be authorized and approved to go out on the streets and teach, or to go out there and pull the Bible out and teach his people, or do the job that a priest is supposed to do in trying to wake our people up. You understand? I'm thankful to the Most High that in 2010 I came into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I came from out of the world. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of book smarts. You know what I'm saying? I had some street smarts. But there were a lot of things that I didn't know about being a man. A lot of things I didn't know about living my life the way that I wanted to live it. And when I came into the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, what I encountered were brothers who were very serious, man. Brothers who was, now they didn't play any games. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a fellowship organization. This wasn't Bible study. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the ISUPK was like really going into the military. You know what I'm saying? But rather than, training my body physically or having me come and do physical training, a lot of the training that I received was mental. You know what I'm saying? And when I say mental, I'm not necessarily, it wasn't training like ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. You know what I'm saying? Everything was focused around reading the Bible and getting the breakdowns and understanding of the Bible the way that God meant for us to receive it, and then taking the Bible and immediately applying it to my life. But and so that was one part of the mental work. The other part of it was just really learning the discipline and the focus of the culture that was established at 1 West 125th Street. You know what I'm saying? Part of that culture, of course, is the way we dress. Y'all see me, all these videos, y'all gonna see me having different head pieces. You're gonna see me rocking the shield of David. I'm not sure if my pants are in the video, but you're gonna see the fringes on my jeans. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things culturally that belong to us as Israelites, and those things were honed in and established at 1 West 125th Street. When I first came into the truth, I used to wear clothes in the world. I used to be flashy and, dress a certain kind of way. But when I came into the truth, I had to wear all black. You know what I'm saying? For 90 days while I went through the process of transforming myself and went through the process of learning the truth, I had to wear all black, black boots, black pants, black shirt, black headband, you know what I'm saying? And I came into class and whatever my name was in the world, they just called me brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, read this scripture. Or, brother, you got a question. When you sit in the classroom, you had to raise your hand to ask a question. You know what I'm saying? You asked a question, you waited for the teacher to give you an answer. This wasn't a debate. This wasn't a public platform for you to get to expound on what your thoughts and what your feelings were about a subject. There was order, there was structure. You know what I'm saying? The process of, just everything, man. It was a process of teaching me discipline, of teaching me how to humble myself, of teaching me that, you know what I'm saying, even if you think you know the answer to something, you better get it verified. You better make sure that somebody can approve what it is you're saying. Or if you think you know something, be ready to back up what you're saying with facts and with evidence. You know what I'm saying? And so coming into the truth taught me how to be part of a team. It taught me how to be just a brother in a body of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Being in the truth really taught you how to serve the Lord. And when it comes to serving the Most High, when it comes to having discipline, when it comes to being a brother, when it comes to being, just a cog in the machine, really what it's all about is that acknowledging that the Most High is the reason for everything that you have and everything that you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something that was ever explicitly expressed to me, but it's what I gained and what I learned from my time being in the truth. You know what I'm saying? And looking out into the world today, especially here in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, what's missing in this place, what's missing amongst these brothers and sisters is the discipline that I learned here in the ISUPK. It is the humility that comes from knowing that I'm just a man. And anything I'm able to do, the Most High has given me the ability to do it. And if it's the Most High that's giving me the ability to do it, then guess what? He could take it away from me. And so, in hopes that what he's given me, he wouldn't take away from me, let me make sure that I serve him, that I obey him, and that I give him the credit. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure that I humble myself and be sure of the things that I say and be sure of the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? Another thing the ISUPK taught me, you know what I'm saying, and the establishment of the structure that we have and the rank and the order and how men are given orders, and you have to give reports on all the things that you do and all the things that you say. I learned that in life it's not acceptable as a man or as a woman to not be ready to give an answer for anything that you've done or said in your life. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in, you do something that you ain't supposed to do, and you got to get an investigation gets done, and we have to have a council to discuss what happened and what took place. Man, you never want to say, I don't know, when you're asked about something that you've done or something that you said. Like, I don't know is not an acceptable answer for a man to give about his actions. It's an unacceptable answer for a woman to give for why she said or why she did something. And so learning these things and having that structure and having that discipline in my life, it really taught me that everything you do, man, you got to be serious about it in life. You know what I'm saying? Because life is fragile, man. You're here one day, you're gone the next. And what you do in that in-between time, you got to do it to the best ability that the Most High allows you to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so because of what I've been taught in the ISUPK, because of the strict, rules and structure that I was raised up on, even me now, being a brother of the rank and the status that I have, I still have men that I got to answer to. You know what I'm saying? I still got to make sure that all of my actions and all the things that I say and all the things that I do and the possible effects that it can have on people or have on the reputation of the organization that I represent, I got to be ready to answer for anything. And so I'm not allowed to just live my life any kind of way. I'm not allowed to just go here and go there and act any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Not only because the Most High sees me, but also because I'm responsible for how the organization that I represent and all these brothers and sisters that have sacrificed their lives, you know what I'm saying, in this school are represented by people who never know them, never see them, never meet them in their lives. You know what I'm saying? And so being in the ISUPK, it really means that you're a part of something that's bigger than you. When you're a part of something that's bigger than you, you better watch what you do, watch what you say. And I'm thankful for that in my life. You know what I'm saying? But that's what makes us different from all these other Israelites and all these other organizations out here, because a lot of the things that they do, a lot of the things that they say, they don't take into account how it can affect our people. They don't take into account how it can affect how they are viewed as Israelites on a whole. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that's being taught out here by these different groups and different organizations that have nothing to do with what the Bible says. There's different things that's being taught and said in these other Israelite groups that have nothing to do with what the Most High said we supposed to be doing in this time to get ourselves together. You understand? And so for anybody that's claiming to be an Israelite, claiming to teach the Bible, claiming to know about, the identity of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if they're not in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, it's because the person that you're talking to at that time never was in our school or they left out. And if they left out, then they were never really part of our school in the first place. If they never were in our school and left out, then that means the person who taught them was in our school and left out. And the only reason that I've ever found in my years of the truth that a man had to leave the ISUPK was because the rules and the standards and the morality that we stood on was far too strict for them to be able to live by. So because of pride and because of greed and because of all the things that the ISUPK teaches a man not to be, men left out of our school, started different organizations where they wanted everybody to wear purple and gold, where they wanted you'd be able to break some of the rules. You could get high. You can have sex with women of different races. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you ain't got to tell a woman that you're in the truth. You can do whatever you want to do with her because she just, there for you to enjoy. Those things are not biblical. Those things are not honorable. Those things are not righteous. And that's everything the ISUPK stands for. We stand for what's biblical. We stand for what's righteous. We stand for what the Most High told us to stand for. And that's why there's so very few of us. You know what I'm saying? But for you brothers and sisters that's out there, again, it's never too late for you to change your life. It's never too late for you to come into the truth. It's never too late for you to become the man and the woman that God called you to be. And that's not something that you do by yourself. It's not something that you're going to do sitting in your room, reading the Bible out loud or praying to God prayers all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Changing your life is something you have to be aggressive about. It's something that you have to attack. It's something that you have to really go for. And the only answer I have for you to get on the right path to doing that is come to class, man. Call that number, 901-249-0085, Tuesday through Wednesday from 6 to 8. Come on to the school, 3000 Walnut Grove Road, Suite 215, ISUPK, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? For you brothers and sisters that's catching wind of these videos, follow us on Facebook, Home of the Truth, Memphis. Follow us on YouTube, ISUPK, Memphis. If you're not able to physically make it to the school, tune into the classes online. Any questions you have, type them in. You're going through a situation or circumstance, you're not sure how to deal with it, call that number and get some counsel. This work that we're doing here in this city is for the brothers and sisters, man, to wake us up, give us that knowledge and wisdom and understanding that the Most High wants for us to have so that we can change our lives, become who He called us to be, and we're going to see a new day here in the city of Memphis. With that, Priest and Captain of the 10,000 Soccer War and the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohana, Shalom, Memphis.